Okay, so the DJI Mic 3 dropped back in August 2025. It launched to almost universal praise. Lighter than ever, 32-bit float recording, adaptive gain control, and a rock-solid ecosystem. It's what I've been recommending to creators for months. Then Insta360 showed up at NAB 2026 and said, hold on, meet the Mic Pro. Today, I'm going to compare them side by side and give you a straight answer on who each mic is actually built for. Let's talk design first. DJI went small, like really small. At 16 grams with the magnet attached, this thing is lighter than a AA battery. The dimensions are roughly 28 by 28 by 16 millimeters. It clips to your shirt and disappears. That's been DJI's whole philosophy. The mic should never distract from the content. Clean, refined, functional. The receiver has a 1.1-inch AMOLED touchscreen with a dial. It's genuinely satisfying to use. You can adjust gain, check battery levels, and switch settings without pulling out your phone. Insta360 Mic Pro, the mic that wants to be seen. The Mic Pro flips the script entirely. It's a cylindrical puck 38 millimeters wide, 12.2 millimeters tall, with a 1.22-inch 6-color e-ink display covering the entire front face. And that display, you can push any image to it from the Insta360 app. Your logo, your name, an emoji, literally whatever you want. Here's the clever part. E-ink only uses power when the image refreshes, not while displaying, so it adds almost zero battery drain. And it stays on even when the mic is powered off. It weighs 19.7 grams, slightly heavier than the DJI, but honestly, you don't feel it. Winner on design. Depends entirely on what you want. If you want the mic hidden, DJI. If you want the mic to be part of the shot, Insta360. Neither is wrong, they just have different philosophies. Both mics record in 32-bit float. Both have 32 gigabytes of internal storage. Both have timecode sync with less than 1 frame of drift over 24 hours. On paper, very similar, but dig deeper and the differences get interesting. DJI Mic 3, the Swiss Army knife. DJI's biggest flex here is the 4TX plus 8RX support. You can run 4 transmitters feeding 8 receivers simultaneously. For a multi-camera production, a panel interview, a podcast with 4 guests, that's genuinely powerful, and Insta360 can't touch it. The max right now on Mic Pro is 2TX to 4RX. DJI also gets you 3 voice tone presets, regular, rich, and bright, which are actually useful for quickly dialing in how your voice sits in a recording without touching it in post. The adaptive gain control works really well too. Automatic mode clamps down before you clip a loud moment. Dynamic mode keeps level steady indoors. 24-bit lossless audio transmission is in there as well, and dual file recording saves both the raw and the processed version simultaneously, your safety net and your master file all in one take. Insta360 Mic Pro, the noise cancellation standout. Here's where Insta360 genuinely surprised me. The Mic Pro runs a 3-microphone array with DSP-driven polar pattern selection, omnidirectional, superdirectional, cardioid, and figure 8. These are digitally constructed, not true multi-capsule, but in real use, the difference between modes is noticeable. But forget the polar patterns for a second, the noise cancellation is the real story. I ran both mics in front of a running fan, DJI's strong NC, and knocked it back significantly. Insta360's strong setting eliminated it. Gone. Clean voice, zero drone. That's not a small gap, that's a meaningful one. The NPU-based AI noise reduction is clearly doing more work than DJI's 2-level system. For solo creators shooting in uncontrolled environments, busy streets, cafes, co-working spaces, the Insta360 Mic Pro's NC is the edge. Winner on audio. DJI for multi-channel professional productions, Insta360 for noise cancellation and solo creators in loud environments. Both mics claim 400 meters of range in open, unobstructed conditions. Real-world performance is similar, solid and reliable for standard shooting distances. Battery. DJI's transmitter runs about 8 hours. The charging case extends the total system to 28 hours. Insta360's transmitter runs 11 hours. The charging case brings the total system life to 30 hours. Mic Pro also has a 5-minute fast charge that gets you 1.5 hours of recording, genuinely useful when you're about to walk on set and realize you forgot to charge. Both use 2.4 and 5.8 GHz dual-band frequency hopping. Both handle interference well. No real winner here, they're matched. For connectivity, DJI's receiver works with cameras via 3.3mm TRS or USB-C directly to phones. Insta360's Direct Connect feature lets the Mic Pro pair wirelessly, no receiver at all, with compatible Insta360 cameras like the X5, Ace Pro 2, Go Ultra, and the upcoming Luna series. If you're already shooting on Insta360, that's a genuinely streamlined setup. Alright, here's my honest take. Buy the DJI Mic 3 if you're shooting with a non-DJI camera. You need to run more than 2 transmitters, you want proven ecosystem reliability, and you want the lightest possible transmitter that disappears on your subject. It's the safer, more versatile pick for most professional workflows. Buy the Insta360 Mic Pro if you're already in the Insta360 ecosystem and want direct connect simplicity. You shoot a lot in noisy, uncontrolled environments and need the best noise cancellation available at this price point. Or honestly, you want your mic to be part of the frame and not something you have to rotoscope out of post. The Mic Pro didn't just show up and play it safe. It made real choices: a better noise canceller, a wild e-ink display, and direct connect integration. Some of those choices are niche, but the one that matters most, audio clarity in loud conditions, is genuinely best in class right now. DJI is still the king for flexibility, but Insta360 just took the crown for noise cancellation, and honestly, that competition is good for all of us. That's the breakdown. Drop a comment. Which one are you going with? DJI for the ecosystem or Insta360 for the noise cancellation? If this helped, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one.